forests are usually found on the 3,000 meters above the sea, and the limit is 4,000 feet above the sea. Trees like the encenillos have a really low, they are really small, and that's a characteristic of the trees that are found in these zones, and it is that the trees are like really small. Other characteristics of this kind of forest is that they sometimes are really dense, so humans can get throughout these or the inside of these kind of forests. In the territory of Colombia, you can find andean forest in the basin of the Teusaca River, the three peaks of the Cordillera de los Andes, and the Sierra Nevada of Santa Marta.
The Andean forests usually presents the numerical dominance of one or a few species of trees on the other. One of the most important genres of dominant trees in different Andean forests of Colombia are the encillos, also known as Weinmania. Other dominant trees in the Andean country's forests are cedrillos, oaks, Romeron spines, alder, wax palms, pioares, and rodamontes, among any others. The most diverse families of woody plants in the Andean forest are Asteraceae, family of frailejones and margaritas, Ericaceae, family Obus mount, Lauraceae, family of the avocado, Malastomaceae, family Siete Cueros, and counted Rubiaceae, coffee tree family. It is particularly remarkable number of endemic species in several of these groups of plants. For example, in the genus Melastomataceae, Minconia, and many Asteraceae. Compared to other forests of Colombia, the Andean forest is particularly rich in species of lynches and bryophytes, mosses, and their relatives liver, that grow on the branches of the trees or more mattress on the floor, rocks, and fallen logs. They also grow on trunks and branches numerous bromeliads. Orchids and ferns are fleshy peperomia. The insect fauna of this ecosystem is rather low-key compared to the forests of the warmer climates. The cicadas are relatively rare, and the singing does not dominate the room. Ants are not very showy, and butterflies are usually small, predominantly dark-toned species of subfamily Satyrinae. Anyway, a high diversity of insects with many species of great beauty and restricted distribution is presented. In all forest strata abound spiders and hidden under rocks. You can find some scorpions of the genus Titaius under the forest litter, and in the rosettes of bromeliads inhabits a rich invertebrate fauna, including collembola, cockroach, beetles, millipedes, centipedes, etc. Deep in the soil inhabits worms, highlighting the giant species of the family Glossoscolecidae. which can reach more than 50 centimeters in length. In soil and plants are land snails. In the creeks that cross the Andean forest, inhabits by small fish of the genera Trichomycterus and Astroblepus. There is also usually crabs family in these environments. Amphibians are common in water and close to streams and in forests. Predominant species of frogs, also salamanders, reptiles, some lizards, and also non-poisonous snakes.
This forest is divided in three zones. The lowest being the sub-andino forest. In the middle, it is the Andean forest, the regular one, and the fog forest. In the top, um, that all these three kind of forests, as I already said, they are found over the 3,000 feet, and the 4,000 feet being the limit in the altitude. This type of forest brings ecological services like the storage of water, the stopping of erosion, the purification of air because of the leaves, the photosynthesis that produces oxygen, and it provides habitat to some plants and animals like the bromelia. This type of forest provide water for rivers, streams, or moors, and but they also give like pure water to the plants or the native plants in these ecosystems. So the variety of species is really diverse, and this water serves as a like a resource to some animals and plants.
The Andean forest has a lot of plants that helps for the purification of the water and the air. The air gets purified, and this one helps and controls the climate. The water gets purified also as the air, and it's being produced in big amounts. With the water, there have been a lot of treatments of the trashes that gets into the water. The soil has a lot of nutrients that helps for the purification of the water, and also there is a lot of food on the ground that this one helps for recycling the nutrients.
Some ecological problems of this ecosystem is that some plants, like alien plants like the eucalyptus, release a chemical that don't let other plants fully grow in the site that this plant grew. Another big problem in this ecosystem is that the humans are like destroying these habitats, so the soil erosion is more frequent, and the habitat and the forests are like getting destroyed because of this. The methodology that we used to search for all this information was in first hand. We did a field trip to the basin of the Teusaca River, and there we saw some really like specific aspects of this forest, like where it's found, the characteristic inside, the the trees are like small, but if we didn't had like the specific information that we found there. We searched in internet with like um, good resources to find the good information. Some solutions that we had in mind were to prohibit the use of some toxics like pesticides because the environment gets damaged, and the prohibition of um, like deforestation because that's damaging the structure of the Andean forests. We use inductive reasoning because we gave first the general description of this forest, and then we passed to like the specific plants that are found here, like the bromelias or the encenillos. We use like hypothetical because in the solutions we don't know if they're going to work. Like there's a hypothetical idea, and like there are ideas that maybe they could work in a future. A big mistake in this podcast was that some information that was really important is not really clear because we did it on voice notes, and but we gave like all the information that was requested, but they sometimes it was really general because we did the work a little bit like rushing, and some ideas aren't clear enough to understand the Andean forest, their structure, the plants, their animals, some problems that they have, the ecological services that they gave to the ecosystems, and the solutions for these problems.